Today, myself, Dr. Anil Kumar, HOD, PG Department of Chemistry, Sahibganj College, Sahibganj, which is under Sidhu Kano Murmu University, Dumka. With the request of UG and PG students and teachers, myself will discuss a new topic, very burning new topic, chemical shift. In this, we will discuss what do you mean by chemical shift, what is shielding and deshielding effect, what are the factors which affect the chemical shift. In this, we will discuss the inductive effect, electronegativity effect, anisotropic effect, van der Waals shielding, halogen bonding, etc. with the example of alkene and alkyne, and we will also discuss what is the delta scale and how will we represent the chemical shift. In nuclear magnetic resonance, that is NMR spectroscopy, the chemical shift is the resonant frequency of a nucleus relative to a standard in a magnetic field. The position and the number of chemical shifts are diagnostic of the structure of a molecule. Chemical shifts are also used to describe signals in other forms of spectroscopy such as photoemission spectroscopy. The variations of NMR frequency of the same kind of nucleus due to variations in the electron distribution is also called chemical shift. The shift in the position of NMR signals resulting from the shielding or deshielding by the electrons is also called chemical shift. Also, the shift is due to the difference in the chemical environment is also known as chemical shift. In this, we will discuss the upfield, that is the shielding effect. At higher magnetic field strength, that is 300 MHz to 500 MHz, this will show the shielding effect. And downfield deshielding shift, that is at lower magnetic field strength, that is 100 MHz to 60 MHz. Also, chemical shift in ppm, that is equal to shift in hertz divided by spectrometer frequency in megahertz. The basic principle of NMR is to apply an external magnetic field, that is denoted by the B0, and measure the frequency at which the nucleus achieves resonance. Electrons or shielding, the nucleus orbiting around the nucleus generates a small magnetic field that opposes B0. In this case, the electrons are shielding the nucleus from B0. Then we will discuss what is the shielding effect. The higher the electron density around the nucleus, the higher the opposing magnetic field to B0 from the electrons, the greater the shielding. Because the proton experiences lower external magnetic field and it needs a lower frequency to achieve resonance, and therefore the chemical shifts upfield, that is towards the lower ppms. And what do you mean by this shielding? If the electron density around the nucleus decreases, the opposite magnetic field becomes small, and therefore the nucleus feels more the external magnetic field B0, and therefore it is said to be deshielded. Because the proton experiences higher external magnetic field and it needs a higher frequency to achieve resonance, and therefore the chemical shifts downfield, that is towards the higher ppm. This will be clear by the examples of CH4 protons and CH3 Cl protons. Chlorine atom is an electronegative atom that will pull the electron density toward it, that is electron withdrawing group, resulting in a deshielding of the hydrogen nucleus, and thus higher external magnetic field, that is B0, increases the resonance frequency and therefore shifting to higher ppms. Hydrogen nucleus is shielded in case of CH4, and therefore the peak appears on the lower side. What are the factors which affect the chemical shift? In this slide, we see there are different factors which affect the chemical shift, that is electronegativity and inductive effect, anisotropic effect, which is also known as Space effect, hydrogen bonding, and van der Waals deshielding. In inductive effect, we will see there is a greater amount of the electronegativity, Getter is the dishielding and delta value will be more. In van der Waals dishielding, electron cloud of a bulky group will tend to repel the electron cloud in overcrowded molecules surrounding the protons, and proton is deshielded. In anisotropic effect, in case of alkene, halogen plus is deshielded. Induced magnetic field is diamagnetic, which acts as a paramagnetic in the region of the alkene proton. H plus fills greater field strength, and whereas in case of alkynes, H plus is shielded. Induced field opposes the applied field. H plus fills a smaller field strength. In anisotropic effect, it is the opposite of isotropy, that is uniformity in all directions. For different compounds, anisotropy is different as different distribution of electron clouds around nuclei. Whereas in case of hydrogen bonding, downfield shift depends upon the strength of hydrogen bonding. Intramolecular hydrogen bonding does not show any shifting absorption. This will be clear by the taking the example of alkenes. In alkene, the double bond is oriented perpendicular to the external field with pi electrons likewise circulating at right angles. The induced magnetic field lines are parallel to the external field at the location of the alkene protons. The shifts downfield space, whereas diamagnetic shift is shielding zone with a cone-like shape aligned with the external field. This is clear by the figure of alkene. Figure 1 explains the induced magnetic field of alkene in external magnetic field, and the oval shaped is denoted as field line. The proton in aromatic compounds are shifted downfield even further with a signal for benzene at 7.73 ppm as a sequence of diamagnetic ring current. Also, proton adjacent to alkene are deshielded by anisotropic effect, so shift will be induced. Whereas in case of alkynes, the most effective orientation is the external field is parallel with electrons circulating around the triple bond. That is, the acetylenic protons are located in the cone-shaped shielding zone, hence the upfield shift. All groups in a molecule having pi electrons generate a second anisotropic effect. In alkyne, the system will shield the proton, thus causing decrease in chemical shift of alkyne site. Proton next to the alkynes carbon experience the anisotropic effect towards shielded side. This is clear by the figure below. That is the induced magnetic field of alkyne in external magnetic field. B0 is the magnetic field in the upper figure, and green lines indicated is also the lines magnetic field shielded zone. And what is the, in this slide we will discuss that delta scale, that chemical shift is in ppm and denoted by delta, that is shift downfield from TMS tetramethylsilane in Hertz divided by spectrometer frequency in megahertz. There are two figures, that is on a 60 megahertz and 300 megahertz. Here in upper side, this is from 0 hertz to 600 hertz, and the next is 0 hertz to 3000 hertz. And this is also tau scale is deshielded, this downfield, shield upfield, that delta in ppm 0 to 10 and is tau. Chemical shift delta is equal to frequency of sample minus frequency of TMS in Hertz divided by frequency of instrument in megahertz. 1 megahertz is equal to 10 to the power 6 ppm, and delta is equal to V sample minus V TMS by V instrument into 10 to the power 6 ppm. That is delta is equal to 10 minus tau. And this is clear from the example of alkane. There is a shielding zone, and the arrow dotted line by blue line is the shielding zone. Electronegativity and inductive effect. This is clear by the example of CClH. Here Cl is the electronegative element and having the partial negative charge over it, and carbon has the partial delta positive charge. So here chlorine dishes the proton, that is, it takes valence electron density away from carbon, which in turn takes more density from hydrogen, deshielding the proton. From the NMR chart, we will see deshielded protons appear at downfield that is higher value of delta, and highly shielded protons appear at upfield, that is the lower value of delta. That is, this shielding moves proton resonance to lower field and higher delta values. This will be clear by the example of chemical sheet of CH3X on the element X. Here the compounds are CH3F, CH3OH, CH3Cl, CH3Br, CH3I, CH4, CH3 Si, and the elements are fluorine, oxygen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, hydrogen, and silicon. And the electronegativity of fluorine is 4.0, oxygen is 3.5, chlorine is 3.1, bromine is 2.8, iodine is 2.5, hydrogen is 2.1, and silicon is 1.8. And the chemical shift value, that is in field delta, that is for fluorine is 4.26, which is most shielded, and oxygen is 3.40, and chlorine is 3.05, bromine is 2.68, iodine has 2.16, hydrogen is 0.23, silicon is 0. That is, from this TMS, this shielding increases with as the electronegativity of the atom X. Also, the halogen bonding of OH and NH signals. Halogen bonding de-shields protons. Here, in this figure, we will see that alcohol vary in chemical shift from 0.5 ppm, that is free OH, to about 5.0 ppm, there is a loss of hydrogen bonding. The chemical shift depends on how much hydrogen bonding is taking place, that is observed in high concentrated solution. Second, hydrogen bonding lengthens the OH bond and reduces the valence electron density around the proton. That is, it is de-shielded and shifted downfield in the NMR spectrum. In DTO exchangeable peak of OH proton in alcohol and NH in amines disappears upon stacking with DTO. In this figure, we see that if hydrogen bonding increases, that is de-shielding increases and absorption of downfield. In this slide, we will see that if concentration decreases, hydrogen bonding decreases and upfield occurs and it decreases. Van der Waals de-shielding. In Van der Waals de-shielding, in overcrowded molecules, there are some protons which may occupy stereochemically hindrance position. And also, electronegativity clouds of bulky groups, that is hindering group, will tend to repel the electron cloud surrounding proton. Also, such a proton will be de-shielded and will resonate a slightly higher value of delta than expected in the absence of this effect. This is considered as Van der Waals de-shielding. Therefore, we have discussed the different factors, that is electronegativity effect. In electronegativity effect, chemical shift increases as the electronegativity of the attached element increases. Multiple substituents have a strong effect than a single substituent. Hybridization effect, methene group appear at greater chemical shift than methylene and methyl, and the methene is greater than methylene and greater than methyl. In halogen bonding, we have seen from the above examples, acid hydrogens, least shielded protons are those attached to the carboxylic acids. Halogen bonding and exchangeable hydrogens, they are usually found attached to the heteroatom. The more hydrogen bonding that takes place, the more de-shielded a proton becomes. These are the references from which we have got Organic Chemistry by William Camp, Spectroscopy by Silverstein, Instrumental Methods of Chemical Analysis by Gurdeep R. Chatwal, Introduction to Spectroscopy by Donald P. Pavia, Elementary Organic Spectroscopy by Principles and Chemical Application by Y. R. Sharma, and these are the from google.com, slideslayer.com, Wikipedia, sciencedirect.com, Chemistry U. Galgary, Hyperphysics, and etc. This is all about the chemical shift. Hope you have enjoyed the topic. This topic will be very helpful for UG PG students for different competitive exams. Please scroll Hot Spark Chemistry by Dr. Anil Kumar in Google or YouTube and subscribe and comment and share or like the Hot Spark Chemistry by Dr. Anil Kumar. Next day with a new topic. The whole lecture was designed and edited by myself, Dr. Anil Kumar, HOD, PG Department of Chemistry, Sahibganj College, Sahibganj, and my two beloved students, Pratik Mohan Mishra and Stephen Hansta of Sahibganj College, Sahibganj. Next day with a new topic. Then thanks, bye, take care and have a good luck. Thank you.